Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Medged and welcome to Motivate You Mondays. So if you're new, Motivate You Mondays is when I share either a quote or a scenario that resonate with me, and then I will try to tell you how I feel about the quote or what I would do in that situation, in that scenario. Some scenarios will be real life scenarios that I've been through, or I will get them online or something of that sort. If you have anything, actually, if you have anything, please share with me, and then we can I can discuss it on this channel if you want. So yeah. So in today's video, I know you guys see the quote behind me. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. So we're gonna start with that. We're gonna start with a little kindness. You know, for the first video, I think it's appropriate. So I have a scenario that happened to me a couple weeks ago, and it just really had me thinking, like, I just kept thinking, why couldn't this scenario have, you know, ended a different way or whatever. First, I'm gonna get to the scenario, but for now I'm gonna share the wine with you guys. So I'm drinking Jam Jar Sweet Shiraz, and this is the bottle if you guys are interested. And you could get this at, I guess, your local liquor store for about $9.99. It's really not expensive. So that's what I'm drinking. What are you drinking? Okay, guys. So before I give you guys the scenario, I just want to mention that I have heard my entire life that I do not have the most approach me facial expressions. So if somebody meets me for the first time, they'll probably think I'm mean or I'm rude or I have an attitude. Like, I've gotten all of that my entire life. I have been hearing that, oh, you look mean, you look like you have an attitude, blah, 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 blah. But I can tell you that I am not mean. I can be honest. I don't know if people take that as mean, but I can be very bold and honest with people. And I think I'm very sweet. You know what I mean? I treat you the way you treat me. I honestly treat people the way they treat me. I'm not gonna let you take advantage of me. I'm not gonna let you walk all over me. If I feel a certain way about something, I'm gonna say it, for the most part. Yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. I'm not mean. I'm lovable. If I have a friend now, the friendship is pretty much 10 plus years. And obviously I've had friendships that didn't last. I've had, you know, family members that I don't talk to, but we're not gonna get into those kind of things today. Maybe another video. But yeah, I'm really sweet, and I just want to kind of say that before I give you the scenario. So scenario is, a couple weeks ago I dropped my sister off somewhere, and I was standing like in a, I don't want to say a driveway, it was like a parking lot, but it had several entrances. And I had to block it because the parking lot was full and I could not get in to get a parking to drop her off and then you know, just leave and go. So I stood in front of the way, basically the entrance, and as I was sitting there, my sister had gone inside, and the car had been there for about 10 minutes, I would say. 10 minutes, like, while my sister was getting her things out and things like that. And then I got back in the car and I was headed somewhere and I needed the address. So I was trying to put the address in on my phone so that I can go. And this woman, walks up to the car. She walks up to the passenger window and she starts banging on it, like, and I'm just like, honestly, like, it kind of like, I just kind of like looked up and I was like, I thought it was maybe somebody trying to get my attention. I didn't know what was going on. I really didn't know what was going on. And so I look over and she's like, can you move your car? And I was like, oh no. Like, I really, in that moment, I was really trying to figure out what just happened. So, so she goes back to her car or whatever. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, the things that I wanted to say to that woman, the things that I wanted to do to that woman. I mean, if she caught me 10 years ago, the scenario would have gone very, very differently. Like, I would have definitely gotten out the car. I don't say I would have touched a woman. I was never like a physical fighter or anything like that. But if you come at me, I'm fighting. But okay, that's a little too much information. But no, in all seriousness, I don't say that I would have touched a woman, but I definitely would have said several ungodly words to her. But in that moment, I said, okay, you're mad? I'm about to get you real mad. So I didn't move the car. The light was currently red. So I could have moved, but I didn't. And I let the light turn green and I let every single last car pass. Even if the car was like 2 lights down and I saw it coming, I let that car pass before I moved the car. Because she did not just come to the window and behave that way and think that I was just gonna be like, okay, no problem, I'll move the car. No. So I say this to say, approach people with kindness. Be kind. You don't know what somebody's going through. You absolutely have no idea what somebody is going through. Do not approach them as if you have history with them. Do not approach them as if you're fighting with them already. Like, you don't even know my state of mind at the point that you're walking up to this car. I could have been crazy. I could have done something really, really crazy to this woman. So, again, I'm saying this to say approach people with kindness because you don't know what they're going through. And I know this firsthand. Okay. In the last video, I did say I'm not a professional. I'm no professional whatsoever, but I do work in the mental health field, but I'm not clinical, so I have no clinical advice for anybody. But I have seen people go from 0 to 100 just like that. Okay, just like that. And we have to consider that. Sometimes we don't think, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you could be upset or whatever, and you just like, oh, go into somebody's face, and then honey, that's dangerous. It is so dangerous. You don't know people. Do not approach people crazy. They can be crazy. Okay? They can literally be going through something so bad. And I mean, all kinds of crazy things happen nowadays. Like, you can die from these kind of things. Okay? Somebody could be having a really bad day and they can have a gun on them. I mean, it can be anything. Just please be careful. Be careful the way you approach people. Be careful. Yeah, so that's really today's motivate you guys to be kind to people. And I want to say this, especially during the times that our world is going through right now. People are going through so much pain. I have never seen so many people seeking mental health. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a rise in that period because just people are just seeking, you know, someone to talk to besides their friends and their family, which I think is absolutely great. Go and get you a therapist if you don't have one. I think it's absolutely great that people are doing that. But remember that some people are very sick. Okay? Very sick. and you don't want to approach the wrong person at the wrong time. So I encourage you to approach people with kindness, especially people you don't know, but also remember that you have to approach people that you also know with kindness, because you never know what they've have bottled up inside, and today might be your day to get it. Okay, today might be your day to get it. So please, please, please remember this message for the week to come, or for weeks to come, I should say. Remember to be kind to each other. Be kind to yourselves. Don't forget to be kind to yourselves, okay? If we are kind to ourselves, it encourages us to be kind to others. I promise you. Love yourself. Love each other. I love you. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, JUSTMEDGE. And also, as she said, God said, that's at SHESAIDGODSAID. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share on this video and other videos to come. I love you all. Bye-bye.